Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel. My name is Smiley and I am the hippie of Risk Street. I don't like Wall Street because they're fucking Wall Street. We're risk managers, that's what we do, so I'm the hippie of Risk Street. This video I'm making today is going to be the first of many, as I aim to upload these videos pretty much daily, kind of taking inspiration from David Halsey's daily market updates with his indices and stuff like that. Going to structure it actually pretty similarly. I'm not going to copy it exactly. I've got my own little twists to the measure move trading system. I used, price action as well as channels in addition to. So yeah, with that introduction, let's get right into it. I'm going to be covering the FTX indices for the crypto market. So like I said, it's inspiration from David Halsey. I'm going to be doing indices because they perform better in bear and bull markets, as proven by years of traditional market data. And I'm also just going to cover Bitcoin because the entire intention of this is to cover the entire crypto market as a whole. And, Bitcoin, big data BTC, that is probably one of the ones that tells us a lot about the crypto market, as well as just, the different sectors of the crypto market, which is where the indices come in. So let's just get right into it. Here we have Bitcoin USD on FTX. This is my main trading exchange, is FTX. I love them very much. They're a great exchange. If you are looking for an exchange that is better than basically all the other ones built by traders for traders, I'll have a link in the description for you. So we're just going to start out. Now, here we're on the daily here. Obviously, we all know the big 50% correction from 65 down to 30, I think. Yeah, just under 30K. Let's go to the weekly. While they don't have all the data, this is the COVID low here. So we're just doing a all the way halfway back, which is from this low all the way to the top. And we've got great reversals on the weekly at that entry zone. And the large degree entry zone is here, this entire area. That's the large degree entry zone. So I can mark that off, but because we're trading lower time frames, especially on these indices, because if I'm going to be uploading this daily, I'm going to be going down to the 15-minute, 1 hour is going to be my main trading time frames. Just to give you clarity again, we'll go back. So we have this, actually, to include the price action, we've got a demand zone here as well. So we have the bottom of the previous consolidation and the highest body. It's not right on there, but yeah, so the highest candle body of that consolidation, and we are trading really well within it. I can mark this off as well, and it's nice that it's confluent with the entry, and we never even broke the bottom of the demand zone, so that's really bullish. It actually is. It gives you a lot of confidence in the bullish setups. That's why I'm also charting the bullish setups, as well as the fact that we are in all the way halfway back of Bitcoin, which is kind of a big deal in my opinion. So as we are all watching this dump today on the 18th of June, let's hope that we can find some good setups for the longs, and let's get right to it. Maybe we can remove. We gotta remove that. Sorry. Okay. On the hourly, it's very similar. We got it all the way halfway back. We could be charting. We had this here from this low, that met target. We had that in my Discord server. So, oh no, there is no traditional series. So yeah, we're just waiting for an all the way halfway back from the absolute low within the larger degree all the way halfway back. So we're really looking for, where are we at? I can even go out to the 3 hour because things have just gotten larger per se. Just to keep it simple, we've got an entry here in between 35,240 and 3380 with a bullish above line at 32,720. We're looking for a target of 44,204. The entry, of course, we really do want to see a good reversal, maybe a wick entry, close above this entry, especially with this previous consolidation here. A lot of price action and liquidity to go off of. We are trading above it, so that does still add to the bullish case. While this blue line here is the demand zone, we are trading below it now. We're definitely waiting to see what happens in terms of once we hit this entry and then we get a close above. So that is Bitcoin. Again, we are looking at a bullish above of 32,720 with a target of 44,200. On the macro, of course, if that breaks, then we're going to be revisiting lows. We'll be revisiting this entire consolidation area, even though we've closed above almost every single candle. There's only 2 candles that have closed below out of how many? Out of what is that, like, yeah, out of 30. So that's killer. That's not bad at all. Moving on, we're gonna start with the indices now. We got started with all the altcoin index, which of course is just basically the top 10 altcoins. And very similar here. I mean, this is a lot more cluttered, I'm sorry, but I'll get down into it. Very similar in that we have a demand zone here. Nice consolidation from, looks like I actually might have to bring this down to the absolute low with the high. Yeah, that makes it better. So we don't have, same thing as Bitcoin. We got a wick into it, and we're trading in it now. So I mean, really, guys, this is we're in the entry right now. It's a good thing I'm recording. So let's zoom in a bit. We've got, so we're on the 3 hour now on Altcoin Index. We are testing this low right here, actually, right now as we speak. So we'll see how we react. If we looks like we're probably going to get, we have an all the way halfway back short here that is looking to trade its target from at a 3,204. If this does end up happening, that will stop out this larger degree bullish all the way halfway back. So very key, algorithm battle here, or measure move battle, whatever you want to call it. But for the meantime, we are waiting to see if it gets broken at, the short gets broken at 42,068, or not 42,000, sorry, 4,368, or we get a target of 3,200. If we do break this setup, then we're gonna be using this all the way halfway back long with a target of 5,230. It doesn't really, I mean, we've got the shorts are stacking up right now. We have a front run here of this all the way halfway back, and that is looking at a target of all the way down to 1575. So that would be, that's a significant, that's a 66% drop from entry. So we'll see how that happens. Really going to be paying attention to this stop loss here, or this stop level, which again is the target of the short. So really key levels to be paying attention here. Again, we're really bearish below 43.68, and if that fails, then we're going to be bullish above about 32.10, around there. Moving on, we're going to go to the DeFi index. And I don't know what all of these are composed of. I'm pretty sure DeFi is like just 25 of the top DeFi coins. It's pretty good. It's nice diversification, so that's why I trade these things. It's very similar. We're going to see a lot of correlation between these markets, just because it is crypto. I mean, crypto isn't 100% correlated. You're looking for asymmetrical gains, but even then, there's going to be correlation everywhere. So very similar in that we have a bullish setup from the low. We've had this, looking like sideways price action. It could end up breaking down and just going to its target, its short target of from wow, that's crazy, from 11,000 about 150 down to 2,800. That would be quite a significant drop. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but if it does, then we're gonna be doing some hedging for sure. What could take us down to it in the meantime, we've got a smaller degree all the way halfway back from this high here to this low, which I will say kind of looks like stop runs, but that's just me. So again, with another front run on the entry of the 50 here, and that is looking for a target of 65.65. So if we are going to be breaking this long, that's where we're going to be going. If we're going to be breaking this short at 10,000, we're going to be looking for a target of 12,500. That really does depend on a lot. There's not a lot of liquidity that's holding us up. I mean, while we do have some, maybe a order block here, it's not looking too bullish at the moment. If we're going to maybe do a stop run here and then trigger some buy orders just to get some liquidity to go higher, not going to put it on that. I mean, we've got this, it looks like a nice entry, to be honest. I'm a contrarian trader. We've got this correction channel, 1, 2, 3 here, and we've got good reactions along the way. If it breaks, it breaks. Moving on, we're going to go to the Dragon Index, which is a bunch of Chinese coins. As you can see, I had an old setup there. Let me clean this up a bit. Just to clarify, all these blue lines are daily closes on a line chart. So it's, I like to track them I'll just bring it up. Yeah, daily closes on the line chart. So if we are going to be trading, bullish, we're going to need to be staying above these. This is untested. This has obviously been tested, and we did trade above for a bit, but maybe we're going to be coming down and hitting that soon. Getting that back to the measure move. Well, let's go 3 hour. We have very similar price action again for the other indices, but it even looks kind of more bearish in that it hasn't even reached an all the way halfway back. So let's chart that. Yeah, so we only hit the 382 there. Let's see if we can find a series from the high. So there's 1, 2, and guys, these shorts, like you can learn to trade these shorts while being bullish. That's the point of this, is you're managing risk. So if you are interested, come join my Discord. I definitely talk about this stuff often. There's another one. So that's 3 trades against the bullish trend. And do we get any more? We get, it looks like we do, but it hasn't actually reached target or anything. Yeah, it hasn't met target. So here we are. Here's our current short. So it's good to see, because if we do, we've got less to travel before we can confirm bullish setups. We've got the bearish below at 5,448. And guys, again, I apologize for the clusterfuck of all the lines right now. I'll make sure to clean it up for the future. With how the correction channels are going, my overall directional bias is still bullish. I would love to see price start to confirm that. And so moving on to the lower time frame. So again, real quick, we've got this short, which is an extension actually that has never met target or even gotten stopped out yet. So that is looking for a target of, what is that? That's 2,047. Man, these things could really drop. We still have this bullish setup here with we're trading at the 618 right now. So it looks like we've just triggered, maybe not triggered stops. Well, hopefully we've triggered stops as a stop run to give us some more liquidity for higher price action, but we'll see how it goes. If we do get the bullish action, we are going to be getting we're going to be looking for a target of 55.65 with a bullish above 33.46. It's a very large setups. Okay, I mean, where we're at right now is like pretty significant, because we've got all this price action that is supporting. We are trading below, but on the daily, it's really what I'm really looking for, to see if we get a push above and a close above these 2 blue lines, as well as this setup. So this is basically entry zone for me. Moving on, we're going to the exchange index, exchange token. This is going to be things like, let me clean this up. It's going to be things like Huobi token, BNB, FTT, all those coins. I think KuCoin as well. I'm not really sure. I think there's only 5 to catch up. Okay, so it looks like here we got a confluence of a few all the way halfway backs. We've got from this low to this high. Great reversal. Never actually met target. You could call it a front run of target, but I like to be more objective and more like specific with it. So that never met target. So that is still an active setup. But then, we have this additional high in which we could be using as a confluence for bullish setups. So we still have these correction channels that are, I say correction channels, but at the moment it's not looking like, if we do get a reversal at this median, I'd be pretty happy. So that's nice. There's just so much confluence between price action. You've got all these levels. Where did I go? We got all these levels here that are, 618s. They're previous price action, previous lows. Look, you've also got this low right here. So we're really testing the bull market at the moment. Fingers crossed for more bullish action. If we are getting more bullish action, then we're going to be bullish above 62.57, looking for a target of a confluence of targets of 93.81 as well as 10,250. Let's see if we do have a bearish case as well. We'll chart all the way halfway back here, which it doesn't look like we actually ever hit. Nope, we never even hit it. So we'll just get rid of it for now. We probably have a series from the low, just like before. From the high, just like before. There's 1 and 2. Well, straight to extensions. Yeah, really big dumps. That actually did meet target for the low, And we got another extension entry. It kind of looks like we did. Yeah, we do. So we are waiting for this extension short before really going hard on the. I mean, you can obviously hedge both. You can trade both ways. It can be hard to influence your or exist from a specific directional bias with these. Because if you're trading both ways, then which way you're going to be putting more risk on, like stuff like that. This could give us an insight as to why we didn't hit the target. It hit the 50, reversed, and we tried to test it, or tried to get to it again, but never made it. So that short is looking for a target of 3,450 all the way down here. And that's if obviously we break these bullish setups, and if we do, then I'm getting out of the way for sure. The only reason we could be bullish is basically with these setups. I mean, there's not a lot of liquidity other than this last bullish candle here. That is really, I'd say, the last line of defense for the bulls. Maybe some whales are watching and waiting for that to happen. I'm not sure. Moving on, we're going to be going to the Altcoin Index. And, oh man, I didn't clean these charts up. Apologies. There was a bunch of, obviously, other bullish setups going on now. It looks like, yeah, Bitcoin, wow, it's taking some heat right now. We're right at the stop loss, as well as a previous daily close. If we do get a close above, that'll be very good. Let's fix this channel. And my channels, I mean, upsloping correction channels are obviously for bear markets here. And with the way that we hit, it's hit the median line. It doesn't look too good. And then we consolidated and we're still trading below. So we're at this point, we're basically in shorts. We're in shorts for sure. Trading that. Let's clean it up a bit. So let's see if we do break. If we do, then that is the full game over for the moment at least, and I'll be trading shorts on the lower time frames. We have a bullish above, basically where we're at 31.88, and a target for 46.64, as well as 5,034. This is another confluence of bullish setups where this one was never broken, and this one is just an additional one to take us higher potentially. So on the smaller degree though, we've got this series from the high. So we really need to, I really need to see some good bullish action. I mean, this is a short that is looking for a target of 3,053. So that's going to break bullish setups if that gets met. So we'll really see. I mean, that will be revisiting the very large macro, 50% all the way halfway back. Let's fix that. This is the whole demand zone as well, with which we've been trading above. So we really will see what's going on. I've got stop losses under this entire consolidation, because I mean, look, here's our 50 all the way halfway back stop loss, as well as, so basically my stop at for here in the Bitcoin is somewhere around there. Moving on, we are going to the Altcoin Index. I keep going in the 1 hour. I apologize. Let's clean this up. I need to clean my charts more. All right, so Altcoin is like, Monero, Verge, Zcash, stuff like that. It doesn't, with the way that this price action played out here, it really, just the minute higher highs, the marginally higher highs, marginally higher lows, while it might be tricking people into thinking it's an uptrend, it really, how this is just kind of very, very obvious. Wedge, and we dumped. So still waiting on any kind of bullish action to move forward. This one is a bullish above 29.05 with a target of 47.67. While we do have shorts, major larger shorts here. Do we ever reach it? We got a large front run, so let's see if we find a series. There's one. We get an extension, it looks like, two that never met target. All right, so it's got some distance to travel before we can really start considering longs, but it did have a perfect reversal at the 618. So we're really watching these shorts and playing the shorts, especially on this time frame here, because we've got It's just the same as I just did there. One. Oops. Oop. Come on now. There you go. 1, 2. Oh, 2 that has not met target. So we're gonna be looking for too many lines right now. This is too confusing. Next time I'll add I'll make things more organized, so it's not going to be as confusing here. I apologize. But bearish below 37.65. I mean, this is algo battle, so it's really sitting on the sidelines. But bearish below 37.65 with a bullish setup that has us above 29.05. If we break this, we're going to be looking at targets all the way down at 2,200. If we don't break it, we're going to be looking at targets of 47.67, and ideally we'll be getting on the train before we actually before we get to that target. But if not, there's always other trades. Moving on, we're going in the Altcoin Index, which is like really low cap coins. You know, does that? Nope, that's still out. Okay, let me clean this up. Altcoin Index has, you know, real good potential to pump high and pump fast, but it's also the same. You know, that's just how low cap coins work. I'm liking that we're getting a little bit of reversal above this level here. This is the first high after this dump. That's normally a significant level for price to consolidate at. The channel is looking, if we get a close above this median line as well, I will be very, very happy to see that. We are still on the daily looking at a large setup. Ooh, I gotta get that correct. Large setup that, you know, we're basically just in a giant bullish setup, guys. Like and we have this all the way halfway back on the daily as well that we're just trading. So I'm actually more bullish on the Altcoin Index. It looks a lot more bullish, and then we're, you know, with us starting to trade above, we'll see how the candle closes, of course, but with us trading above, and we just wicked this consolidation. So if we close above, we're gonna get real bullish, and I'm going to be entering some smaller longs, some conservative longs, because we do still have so much bearish action and bearish setups, really. We'll chart that real quick as well. So yeah, we have a slight front run of the opposing setups, and if our bullish setups break at 48.45, then we're going to be looking at targets for 21.82. These are huge setups. So let's you know, fingers crossed. If not, trade the shorts. If we are holding the bullish setups, we're going to look for a target of 81.22. Moving on, last but not least, it's the Uniswap Index. I don't know how FTX actually does the calculations for this. I'll look into it and maybe talk on it or something like that. It works. Obviously, it seems like it works. So here we have, I've already charted the short. We got a short that is looking for a target of 39,175, but that's only if we are breaking the longs from the low. And if we're going to be needing to break the short at 53,050, and we'll be looking for a target at 63,050. Setting alerts at all these is a good idea. We're just in an algo battle right now, so sidelines for sure. And that's basically the case for almost all of these pairs here. While the bullish setups are here, you can start, you know, taking nibbles at this market. I would be very conservative just in your risk profile, because, you know, price really does need to do some confirming, and before traders like me and a lot of other traders are going to be getting in on these bullish action. Guys, that is everything. I didn't want to take too long. That was a little bit longer than I wanted. I'm trying to keep these under 20 minutes for sure. 15 to 20 minutes is my time frame. So as I get better and I get more consistent, I'm sure that the time will shorten. Please let me know what you guys think of this. This is all brand new for me as well, and the times that I actually upload these is going to be sporadic, but I guess it's okay because it's a 24/7 market with crypto. As I integrate it in my schedule more, of course, it will be more consistent, and hopefully you guys can stick around and see it as it plays out for good, for bulls and bears. Guys, this has been Smiley. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Join my Discord. I'm active there very often. So please, you can ask any questions. I'm going to also be uploading all of these charts that you can see and kind of my directional bias as well. So you're going to be getting a lot more detailed views of what's going on. Thank you again. Have a great day.